What if it don't work out this? What if it don't work out that? Nigga, what if it do? You can't say you want to win, but then you scared to lose. What kind of sense does that make? If you put your head down and lock in on the vision, how could you not win? Only thing that's gonna cause you to lose is your mentality.
How bad do you want this?
If you give up on your dreams, what do you have left? Nothing.
The gift of imagination is a very, very unique thing we've been given, but it's a very strong weapon if you let it loose. Let me explain to you why. See, imagination has a negative and it has a positive. And generally, the question starts the same way. We start off with, what if I would have married someone else? What if I would have made some different? What if I would have different parents? What if I was taller? You can never control this because it's already been made decisions of. All we can do is learn from it and move on and make better choices. The other kind of what if is, what if I decide to change my diet and I lose 30 pounds? What will life look like? What if I learn to communicate better with my family? What if I work harder? What if I travel the world? What if I do this? It's still the same gift of imagination, but you control which side of the imagination to use. See, Marcus Aurelius, who taught Stoicism, he was the Roman Empire between 161 AD and 169 AD. Many people taught Stoicism, Seneca, Pittacus, but he was mainly known for it. And what he talks about, the basic fundamental of Stoicism is this: think about what you can control and stop trying to do things that you cannot control. You can't change what you cannot control. See, if you're playing poker and you've been dealt a certain hand, you got to play with that hand. You can't say, I wish I had a better hand. Of course we wish we had a royal flush, but that's the hand we got. And Stoicism is play with what you currently have today, make better decisions, make better judgments, improve, and happiness will come from focusing on what you can control.
When I first walked into the Navy SEAL recruiter's office, he looked at me and said, there's only been 35 African Americans in 70 years make it through. You know what I said to myself? What if I can be the 36th?
I'm a cheerleader for those who want to be better, not for those who want to stay the same.
Don't ever be ashamed of anything you've done in your life. Face it, fix it, make it better. How do you want to die? How do you want to fucking be remembered? But what if I could? What if I could pull off this miracle? How will I feel at the very end? I can defy all the odds. You're setting the example every single day of your life.
Every day, you must ask yourself, did I do enough? But there's a motherfucker out there who wants what you have, who wants the position you are, who wants the job you have, who wants the wife that you have, or the husband. There's someone out there hungry that wants everything you fucking have. So if you ever have a hard time out there, take yourself. Listen what kind of bitch you're being. Stay hard. You better keep coming back from all your failures, all your doubts, all your shit.
In the battle, you find peace. When you go to war with yourself, you find a lot of peace. It's because you know exactly who you are. Turn your feelings off when it comes down to you wanting to be better. What that means is when that alarm clock goes off, your feelings gotta go away. What are you doing with your life, man? Why are you sitting around? Why are you waiting for shit to happen? It ain't gonna happen like that. Why are you feeling sorry for yourself? Why are you waiting for that fucking apology that's never gonna fucking come? Which is why they always ask the question, man, how did you get to where you are? You know how to do it. You don't want to do it. It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely. If you don't see results in the first 2 days or the first week, I'm done. That's the mentality of most people. The struggle is too real. We're not patient.
He said 85 to 90% of life is just showing up. Show up. If you show up, there's a chance something could happen.
What if?
What if? What if you can pull off the impossible? What if you can create a life you can't wait to wake up to? What if you can inspire a generation to be the best they can be? What if you would be the one that takes control? What if?